This is the WJTS News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Joey Rehl reporting. A Martin County EMT has been arrested on multiple charges. Indiana State Police Detective Sergeant David Mitchell filed for and received an arrest warrant for Matthew Ray Copeland, age 29, of Shoals, following an investigation into a battery that allegedly occurred on October 15th of 2021 in Martin County. The investigation began when the Indiana State Police received information that Copeland had possibly battered a patient that was being transported via ambulance to a local hospital. Upon the conclusion of the investigation by Detective Sergeant David Mitchell, all findings were turned over to a special prosecutor for review. As a result, prosecuting attorneys Chris Gall and Stan Levko filed the following charges in Martin County Court: official misconduct, a level 6 felony; felony intimidation, a level 6 felony; battery, a class B misdemeanor. On March 8th, Copeland turned himself in to the Martin County Jail. Investigators in Evansville say 3 women at a local care center let a patient die because it wasn't their job to take the woman to the emergency room. Police arrested Lativia Booker, Glenda Fields, and Victoria Brown for the woman's death that happened in January of 2020. Doctors say she died from an intoxication from her mental health medicine. The woman who died, was a special needs patient at Compass Residential in Evansville. All 3 women are being held on $150,000 bond. Now is your chance to be a part of history. One of Southern Indiana's longest-running country music talent searches returns to the Jasper Arts Center in Jasper. Our radio partner, 101 Country WBDC, continues to host the local Showdown, now in its 40th year. The WBDC Country Showdown will be held on June 9th, and it is time for acts around the region to enter and compete for thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. This year's winner will walk away with a $1,000 cash prize. The first runner-up receives $250, and $100 goes to third place. The top 3 finishers are presented with a beautiful engraved trophy as well. Entries are currently being accepted by WBDC until April 15th. The event is open to vocal and/or instrumental performers. The WBDC Country Showdown welcomes individual acts or groups to compete. Entry forms and details for this year's Showdown are available online at WBDC.us or may be picked up at the WBDC studios located at 458 3rd Avenue in Jasper. This year's entry fee is $30, and the deadline again to enter is Friday, April 15th by 4 p.m. WBDC provides a talented backup band for performers if needed. Performances are limited to 10 minutes. To ensure fairness, a uniform judging system is used in all levels of competition. For more information, you can call 812-634-9232 or email programdirector@dcbroadcasting.com. Now in its 40th year, the WBDC Country Showdown finds the most promising country music talent in the area, giving these performers a chance to hone their skills and win great prizes. From the first winners, Crossfire, back in 1982, to last year's winner, Katie Gulquist, the WBDC Country Showdown has proved to be a must-see event for country music fans of all ages. DuBois County lawmakers recently voted in support of passing the largest tax cut in the state's history, sending the $1 billion tax relief package to the governor, where it soon could become law. According to State Representative Stephen Bartles, House Enrolled Act 1002 will drop the state's individual income tax from 3.23% to 2.9% over 7 years. He said once fully phased in, Indiana would have one of the lowest income tax rates in the nation. The bill would also help lower utility bills for Hoosiers and businesses by eliminating the 1.46% utility receipts tax currently paid on electricity, natural gas, water, steam, sewage, and telephone bills. State Representative Shane Lindauer said once both tax cuts are fully implemented, Hoosiers would save over $1 billion a year. He said the legislation includes using reserves to make a one-time $2.5 billion payment towards pre-96 teacher pension obligations. This comes after Indiana has paid down well over $1 billion in debt over the last year alone. House Enrolled Act 1002, a priority for Republican lawmakers, comes as the state's budget reserves are expected to hit a record $5 billion at the end of the fiscal year 2022. As revenues continue to outpace expectations, Hoosier taxpayers can expect a $125 refund this spring as part of a combined refund of over $545 million. A new law supported by Bartles and Lindauer will ensure the maximum number of Hoosiers qualify for the refund. The Indiana Commission for Higher Education is seeking applicants for the next Student Commission member position. The student member, to be appointed by Governor Eric Holcomb, will serve on the commission from July 1st of 2022 through June 30th of 2024. The student member is a full voting member of the Commission for Higher Education, which is a 14-member coordinating body for the state's public post-secondary education system. In addition to the student member, the commission consists of one faculty representative, one representative from each of the 9 congressional districts in Indiana, and 3 at-large members. To qualify, the student may be a full or part-time undergraduate or graduate student. They must be enrolled through the spring of 2024 semester at an Indiana public higher education institution and live in the state of Indiana. The 2022 student application and agreement to serve will be accepted via email, regular mail, express mail, or fax. Candidates for the student member position must submit the application, 2 letters of recommendation, and a signed agreement to serve by midnight Friday, April 1st. The Commission's Student Nominating Committee will review applications and notify those who will be selected for in-person interviews by Friday, April 22nd. Interviews will take place on Friday, April 29th at the Commission's office in downtown Indianapolis. All applicants will receive notification as to whether or not the nominating committee has selected them for the governor's consideration. You can visit in.gov/CHE/4874 for more information. DuBois County VFW Post 673 in Jasper will host an open house with presentations to follow by DuBois County Veteran Service Officer Gary Love the evening of March 24th. Presentations will include information regarding Veterans Affairs Community Care Program, as well as the Indiana Department of Veteran Affairs Tuition and Fee Exemption Program. VA Community Cares is a program that promotes, facilitates, and administers health care in a veteran's local community when they do not reside near a VA medical center. These services are provided at reduced cost or free by the VA for qualifying veterans. The IDVA Tuition and Fee Exemption Program provides reduced or free tuition and fees at Indiana public colleges and universities for the dependents of qualifying veterans who are residents of the state of Indiana. The VFW Post 673, located at 3131 North Newton Street in Jasper, will host the event beginning with an open house, serving pizza and drinks at 5 p.m. Presentations by Gary Love will follow from 6 to 7 with a question and answer session afterwards. All veterans from DuBois County who are interested in visiting the VFW Post in Jasper and learning more about these important programs are invited to attend. The numbers around Indiana's bird flu outbreak continue to grow. The State Board of Animal Health yesterday said 171,000 turkeys at 6 southern Indiana farms have been destroyed so far in an attempt to contain the outbreak. The state isn't saying if the bird flu has been found outside of Greene and DuBois counties. That's where the first farms to report cases are located. Investigators think wild birds and flooded fields may have helped spread the flu. Stay tuned. WJTS News will be right back with a check of weather, and then Kurt Guxell will be in with a look at sports.